The United States makes the UN work when it wants it to work. And that is exactly the way it should be, because the only question for the United States is what's in our national interest.
My name is John, and the International Criminal Court is now in session. So as of June 11, 2023, the armed forces of Ukraine continued their counteroffensive operation in Zaporozhye and Donetsk Oblast. In the direction of Velika Novosilka, this is the one that everyone has been paying attention to a lot lately. Basically, they've taken 5 villages from Russia. Nisakuchnoy, Starozhevoy, Blagodatnoy, and Makarovka, sorry. So the Ukrainians had broken through in this area, and yeah, they've now basically made Velika Novosilka a little safer, at least for them. Though I do have to mention, though, that this breakthrough by the armed forces of Ukraine was anticipated by the Russians, because this town, which I will show you in a moment, is not on the main defense lines that Russia built during 2022 when they first took the area from Ukraine. So this whole area here, I am personally expecting it to fall to Ukraine. So yeah, this is just to compare and contrast. Yeah, they have not really reached the big defense lines yet. Not quite yet. Though they are advancing, I should say. Though time will tell if they're able to reach the first defense lines, which is in this area here. And I think this is the area that would lead down to, I think, one of the routes that I think that leads to Mariupol or such. But there's not a lot of expectation that they will be able to break those lines. Though, again, as I said, time will tell if they'll be able to do that. But yeah, that line is definitely contested. And then in the area of Tokmak, which is one of the Ukrainians' main objectives, Luhovoy and Lubov. Hold on a second. I'm trying to pronounce this correctly. My apologies about it. I'm not really good with these Slavic names. Lokvoy. I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, this whole area here is also contested between Russia and the armed forces of Ukraine. I'll actually show you further detail. So yeah, this is the area here. This whole area is, this chunk is all like no man's land. Like nobody at the moment controls it. It's 100% contested, and it's considered to be one of the bloodiest sections right now of the entire like counteroffensive by Ukraine. So yeah, as you can see here, they're trying to advance down here. Suryak Maps actually pointed out on both Telegram and Twitter that Ukraine tried to seize Luhovoy, but they were pushed back to Lukove. I'm trying my hardest, folks, to pronounce the names correctly. But yeah, they pushed them back, and as of right now, this area remains contested. And if they were to break through this area, then they will have entered the first like Russian line defense, at least in the Zaporozhye portion of the front lines that are being held by Russia. So as of right now, there are no assaults being done by the AFU in the Kherson direction, despite rumors that they would because of the river supposedly drying up. And also, there have been no reports of an assault taking place on Energodar or Enerhodar, depending on how you pronounce it in Russian or Ukrainian, either, even though people have again been speculating that it would happen because of the river drying up. And in the Lugansk/Kharkiv area, there have been reports of armed forces of Ukraine units being deployed. So it's going to be like them basically going to try to take Savatoye, which is right here. It's not on not on the main Russian line defense, but you will expect to see a tough fight for that town, should they try going for it. So yeah, there's Russian troops, by the way, in the Kupiansk area, which is basically the left bank of the Oskoy River. But as I said, Russians have not made any further effort to make any advances because right now they're on the defense, and that's what matters to them the most right now. And yeah, so they're basically trying to hold the lines. So yeah, this Twitter thread which I found by Emil is a pretty good one. He's pro-Ukraine, but he acknowledges how things are going on right now. The first week of counterattacks in the Velika Novosilka area is over. Ukraine has made some local gains, but the success is not very significant in the big picture. The AFU is still 16 to 20 kilometers away, or kilometers away from the Russian main defense line. Ukraine has liberated basically the villages that I mentioned earlier. Russians have also reportedly left, that has already been confirmed by now as of this video. And they're continuing to slowly push in that direction. And then he promotes his scroll maps. I definitely recommend you check it out if you haven't. And meanwhile, in the front line itself, visual confirmation of blown up Leopard 2s have again shown up on Twitter. 3 of which, I believe, were delivered by Finland. Yeah, delivered by Finland. And it's very likely now that Finland's may have to deliver a new batch of tanks, or maybe they may no longer need to do so anymore. I mean, time will tell. I mean, I've yet to see a Challenger 2 rolling in the fields. And we'll see if they're able to blow up a Challenger 2, because many say that one is the better tank when compared to the Leopard. Though I don't know how it's going to fare when the Abrams do show up. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, that is all for the news coming from the front. But before I go off for today, I want to talk a bit about grifters spreading fake news and lies about the current state of the offensive by the Ukrainians. You got journalists here from Business Insider / Yahoo News. They're calling it how it's premature. And then you have the comment section basically also getting a little cocky. And then, yeah, then you have this obvious nonsense right here. They break through the first defense lines. Fake news. Russia has not lost its first defense lines just yet to Ukraine. Time will tell. But again, to all these journalists out here, please don't jump the shark too early. I get it. You got jobs that you got to do to serve the mainstream media, to serve the military-industrial complex. But for God's sake, please don't jump the shark too early. And also, I wanted to give a shout out to some pro-Ukraine channels. One of which is Free Herson, the Russian dude, more like the Ukrainian dude. Look at this. Look at this. His clickbait. It's just 3 videos, but look, check out his channel. Like it's just all clickbait titles and clickbait thumbnails. It's just complete nonsense. Ozilla News. Again, it's so laughable. This channel somehow has like 1 million subscribers, yet they keep spreading like endless like what kind of nonsense is this? Like they keep. I don't know what to say. I have no comment on it. This is just laughably bad, like, fake news. I mean, is it even fake news at this point? It's almost like it's parody, like The Onion or The Babylon Bee. That's like, yeah, that's pretty bad. This is pretty bad. And then you have The Enforcer, who I would say is the king of bad. Like, just look at this. He just, like, look at all these videos. Again, all clickbait. All spreading speculation and fake news. And then you got him doing all these forever long live streams. Basically him shitposting or something like that. I mean, yeah, stay the hell away from these channels, people. So yeah, that's going to be all for today's video. I hope you liked it. Feel free to leave a comment. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want. And yeah, I'll see you all next time, and I'll keep you updated.